Hi, guys. I just want to share a quick story with you because a lot of times when I talk about minding your business, where the mind of Christ meets your business, it's hard for people to really understand what I mean when I say, merging the supernatural with your business. It's hard for people to really see, well, how can we even put those two things together? How can they even go together? So I have a story from just back when I had my event planning business of how we were able to merge those two things together, just to kind of give you an idea of what I mean when I say that. So a young lady called me and she said, hey, I'm planning a corporate event. It's actually for a nonprofit. We're trying to raise money for this nonprofit. And I was like, okay, great. And then she was like, well, the Lord told me specifically to call you. And I was like, uh-oh. Because usually when they say that, it's they're either trying to butter you up for something or, whatever. So I was like, okay, well, let me get the details for the event. She was like, okay, well, the event is going to be, at Regent University. And she was like, it's going to be for about 100 people or more. And I was like, okay. So she was trying to plan like an elegant banquet, where you could have like high profile people coming because it's to give their money with food and everything. So I was like, okay, great. That sounds good. How much time do we have to plan this? She was like, oh, 2 weeks. And I'm just like, what? Number one, I never plan anything unless it's like at least 6 months ahead of time, right? And then if it's a wedding, then it's at least a year. And she's like 2 weeks. So I was just like, hold up. Then I was like, well, what's the budget? What do you have? How much do you have to do the event with? She was like, oh, I have $300. Again, I'm just like, huh? $300. And she was like, well, that's probably why the Lord told me to contact you. So I prayed about it and I was like, okay, let's see what we can do here. So we looked at everything that she had. Okay, she had 2 weeks to do this event. It was going to be a high-end banquet where she needed some nice high-end stuff, centerpieces and everything for the tables. That's just elegant um, type of event, and for over 100 people. And she only had $300. So I'm like, okay, God. Obviously, if she only has $300, number one, that $300 is for me. That's going to be my fee to do the event. So we must be able to get all of this stuff for free, all the stuff that we need for the event. So I told her, I was like, give me 24 hours. And I went on a fast for 24 hours. So 24 hours later, the Lord showed me exactly where to go. He said, go to this address and they'll give you everything that you need for the event and they'll give it to you for free. So I told her, I was like, meet me at this address. And it was the time and everything at, I don't remember what time it was, but I told her, meet me at this address at this time. And she met me there and I went there, actually went in, I talked to them. And this was a place where they had like rentals and all the stuff that we would need for the event. Now we needed like at least over $1,500 worth of stuff to be able to like decorate the place and like really elegant and have seating for over 100 people and all of that. So I actually ended up talking to the owner of the rental place and told them about the event and everything, told them that it was going to be a fundraiser. And long story short, we ended up getting everything that we needed for the event for free, guys. All right. So I was actually able to keep the $300 without pulling anything from that budget. We got everything we needed for the event for free. It ended up being really, really, really nice and elegant. And they ended up raising over $75,000 for the nonprofit at that event, guys. I mean, I was so excited because I was just like, okay, God, $300. We have 2 weeks to do this event. It's gonna be over 100 people. It's gonna be high profile people there. Like, how do we do this? Literally, right? It's like the fish and the loaves. Like, how do I turn this into this? But we were able to do it because there's always a strategy whenever the Lord wants to release the supernatural when you're doing something that's business. So if you have a business decision or something that you're trying to do for your business, and it doesn't seem like you have enough time to do it, or it doesn't seem like you have enough to make it happen, or it doesn't seem like you have the connections to make it happen, one of the first things that you can utilize is just fasting. Because number one, fasting, all it does, it doesn't draw you closer to God. It just opens up you so that you can be able to hear God clearer for the specific instructions that you need. Because whenever anything supernatural is about to happen, there's always instructions for it. If you look at every miracle in the Bible, like the guy who they told, okay, go dip in the pool 7 times, that was a specific instruction in order for him to see that miracle, right? Not dip in the pool 2 times, not dip in the pool 6.5 times. He said specifically 7 times. And so if you want to see the supernatural in your business, always seek God for the specific instruction to go with whatever it is that you're trying to see happen. Because when you find the instruction, then you'll know how to walk out practically the miracle and actually seeing it come forth. So just want to share that nugget with you guys, and you have a blessed day. And this is Patience Dean signing out.